Just hookers.
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although, hopefully not.
Ironic, isn't it?
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder,
But he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Could you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Close your eyes. I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill me. Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger? Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger?
Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girls!
No, Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers. Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girls!
No, Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers.
Oh my.
Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, I need it.
Which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder,
But he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it.
Are you insane?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder.
But he drinks a lot. Alrighty.
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
When they're dead, they're just hookers.
The thermostat's becoming sentient. Oh god, that's how maximum overdrive started. That's how maximum overdrive started. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill.
Pickles.
Motherfucking pickles. Damn it. Alright, folks, welcome to another goddamn motherfucking drunk news report. And here we blow, and we have things and stuff to go over. So let's just fucking do our shite. Let's bring in our co-host, and that, of course, is our.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, I guess you're right. How's it?
Hey, stupid cunt. How you doing?
I am good and drunk, because what do we do today is drunk news report. So that's how we blow this. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'll stop right there.
I already had about 4 to 5 hours of sleep, so we're good to go.
Yes, score. All right. So let's go ahead and do our intimatros, and then we'll say hello to the chat and do all the things and stuff that we normally do. So here we blow.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid.
Yeah. yeah, you're stupid. Oh my Jeebus Christ. Just like all the things we go over. So let's say hello to our side chat right quick, and then let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we have today, which is what today's is. So we have Canadian
and potatoes. Hey, Ollie, man.
And everybody elbows up, and I think I told you all this. I got 42-0 tattooed on the back of my elbow, and then I have 666-9 with a fly tattooed on my backs of my elbows. So that's my elbows up for you, Canadian.
Elbows up, Ollie.
Yes, elbows up. And we have a stop the sippy.
Hey, stop. What's up? We got a video for you.
Yes, and we have their commercial. So here we blow.
Attention, New Yorkers! Stop acting so stupid!
Exactly. Stop acting so stupid, you dumb Americans. Anyways, and we have an Angel Gamer. Welcome back.
Hey, Angel.
We have a J Troy.
Hey, Troy. What's up?
Hey, Demon Orb.
Orbe!
And we have a goddamn Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Everybody
How was the protest?
Yeah, no, how was that? Everybody hashtag all hail big feets. Bigfoot, whatever. I don't know anymore what we're doing. All right, folks. So let's go ahead and get into the days of the years. And it is National Dimple Day. Dimples Day, whatever that means. Oh, and we have an Al Trucker. Welcome, Al.
Hey, Al.
We have a National Sugar Cookie Day, a Duran Fruit Day, and a Nanavat Day. What is Nanavat? I know what the Duran fruit is. Nuvat Day is a vibrant celebration that spotlights place's rich culture and heritage. So it's a place. I don't know where that's at. It says that I don't know. But there we go. Those are the days of the years
And
for things.
I promised you a song to laugh your balls off. So
yeah, no, let's do that right now. Yeah, let's do that right now.
This is it is AI generated. Where is it? Here.
But fuck it, that's what she said last night.
The title, as you can see, well, the audience can hardly see. I have an extra mommy, and mommy doesn't know.
Oh, Jesus. Go ahead, keep going.
I have an extra mommy, and my mommy doesn't know. 'Cause she when my mommy isn't home. She brings me little presents, and she says that we're friends. But I shouldn't tell my mommy, 'cause the presents would all end. She sits in mommy's chair, and she goes in mommy's room, and she drinks from mommy's cup when mommy goes to work at noon.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
asked her why she leaves when mommy comes home every night, and she said that she's a dancer, and I think that's very nice. She looks a lot like mommy, but my mommy doesn't vape, and I learned to count to 20 now so I can count her age. She calls my mom the old one, and she sits on daddy's lap, and my daddy and his friend will take the longest, loudest naps. I have an extra mommy, and my mommy doesn't know, and my daddy says it's better if I never tell a soul. But I drew her in a picture holding me and mommy's hand, and I gave it to my mommy as a Mother's Day present.
And now my parents are getting divorced.
I have an extra mommy, and my mommy doesn't know. And she works down at the place where all the daddies like to go. But I'm gonna tell my mommy, 'cause they have so much in common, and I think they'd be best friends if they just met the other mommy. I have an extra mommy, and I think my mommy knows, 'cause there's pictures of my extra mommy on my daddy's phone. And I heard my mommy say my daddy has to hit the road. Now I get to have 2 Christmases. It's really awesome though.
And oh my Jesus.
And I came across this from another of the songs that they did. Basically, mommy in the car yelling at other like road raging, and it's mommy teaches me all new words and stuff like that. Something like that.
Will you send me the YouTube link or the link for channel? I mean, put it in the thing, but I send me it personally.
But
send it to me personally.
I was listening to that, It's beats by AI.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's.
I think I'm subscribed to them, but I just want to.
Let's
make
see.
sure.
This is the channel, and I'll drop that in your DMs as well. I'll slide into your DMs.
Yes.
Sliding into Slim's DMs. Hey, Daddy. Those were the other DMs.
Yeah, that's another DM. Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's go into like fun things first. I feel like we already went over some of this stuff. So, but fuck it. I'm gonna go to where I know we've not talked about this yet, which is, this is what we need to go over this for sure for all the Americans.
Ooh.
We wanted to know what federal agents are required to display when conducting these operations out in public. Is it legal for them to cover their faces? Do they need to verbally state who they?
Yes. But
Sadly,
do they?
it is.
No. But here again, if they're gonna tell you if the certain people come up to you in a certain way, because we've already have 7 ICE impersonators molesting, killing, and doing bad things to people. So if somebody has a mask on and a hat, and if it says ICE and there's other things, that's not enough. The federal police in New York have to have the name of their name on their helmet.
Yeah, no, but also like there's it depends per state, and in some states there's no regulation, and then it can even depend on the local police station. But it's messy. If you want to know more, Legal did a video on that.
Yeah,
so pretty good. Yeah.
No, and if you will put that inside of my chats for the thing, but here, this is just a rough draft. If people who say they're ICE come to your anythings or try to stop you, this is the basic things that you can do that are legal. Hopefully they are legal, but they're probably not going to be. But here is some of the legal
one
stuff
of the
you
most
can do.
important things is shut the fuck up, and if they don't have a warrant, don't fucking open the door.
Yeah, you don't need to open the door.
But that doesn't work when you're out in school and as a 15-year-old.
Yeah, no, and at a park or whatever. But here we go.
Yeah.
Here's what basically you should know about your rights and how to. You don't need to answer questions all of the time. Again, if you
never have to answer questions.
Well, and that's not true. If
you have the right to remain silent.
Yes, totally. But if they're investigating a certain incident, then yes, there are certain times you do. But if they just blatantly come up to you and say, "Who are you? What are you? Give me your stuff." No, there's no actual incident report. I don't need to tell you, dumbass. So
and also,
go away.
You still don't have to answer, because in America you do not have to rat yourself out.
Yeah, the only problem
you can
with
point
that,
the finger, and they cannot legally do shit about it. They will.
That's not true.
Legally, they
That's
can.
not true. Yeah, you're right, but they still will probably arrest you and a couple other things
and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, so
if you're a woman, probably rape you.
Yeah.
But I also seen a message somewhere saying that ICE agents are scared of getting doxxed and are quitting. Woohoo!
Yeah. Well, and
Make
if you
fascists
can,
scared again.
If you can, no, I'm not going to say it.
There is AI that will search the web to match their face.
But they
I've
wear
seen
all the masks.
I've seen videos of that. Yeah, but then it AIs away the mask because it looks at other pictures online to find that person.
I hope that's
pretty cool.
working for sure.
Yeah.
But let's crack on. And everybody, happy 420. At least it's 420 here. I'm gonna keep going on with this. And speaking of the devil, I'm gonna walk away for a second, and I'm gonna grab my pot because I have not smoked pot today. So give me a second. But here is a legal way to help.
Yeah.
Represent yourself and what you do and do not need to do technically.
Work for before making an arrest. NBC 10 immigration reporter Oscar Margain is joining us live from Boston. Oscar, good afternoon to you. What did you find out?
Hey, Colton. Well, the short answer as to masking is yes, the federal agents are allowed to mask here, but they also should be carrying with some sort of identification that really shows who they are and who they're working for. Now, how they display that identification is a different question.
Mask or no mask, uniform or no uniform. The trend of ICE agents concealing their identity is becoming more scrutinized by the public.
Hey, buddy, how can you cover your face?
ICE encounters with the public have led to questions as to why agents cover their face and why they don't always wear clear markings showing who they are and who they work for. The underlying arguments for those pushing for identification, like Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, are for accountability and transparency.
The actions of ICE officers who are wearing masks are intimidating residents. It's undermining safety in our communities.
While ICE and the Attorney General's office have argued that masking is for the protection of agents and their families.
Federal agents and their children are being threatened.
Really, bitch?
No. Not federal agents. Fucking Nazis.
They're not, and they're not federal agents. Like a lot of them are private security and other things.
Yeah, no, but also, I believe it's federal law that if you are arresting someone, you have to have markings identifying what organization you work for. So, if you're FBI, you have to display FBI. If you're ICE, you have to display ICE.
If you're SWAT,
and if you're working for ICE, even if you're a subcontractor, you have to display ICE. You have to show who you're working for.
Yeah, and like I know for most of police and other organizations that are in that aspect, you have to have a couple identifiers. So you'll have a badge that says your last name. You'll have a badge that has a number.
That is sadly that's not in every state. That really sucks. And like, look it up for your own state. And like, look at that last video that I posted. It's from Legal Eagle, and they explain things quite well. And some videos they go really in depth and like they get down to it. But mainly like they also give good advice.
But once again. It's been 2 years. That's awesome. Thank you, Jade.
Oh my fucking god.
24 months. So once again, you can question authority, but at a certain point, you may have to show certain things. You can always question first and then see where it goes from there. But don't do what like the fucking sovereign citizens or the frauditors do and they get arrested. Just, you can say, what is your suspicion? What are we talking about? Why do I need to identify? And then if they give you the right enough reasons, then you're like, okay, well, here is this. And, backpedal a little bit, especially if you're legal. Just say, why do I need to identify? What did I do? That something, and was there a case? Was there somebody? And then go from there. Don't let yourself get arrested, but you can question what is happening with the situation for sure.
Yeah. Agents and their children are being threatened, doxxed, and assaulted. That is why they must hide their faces.
Oh my God, poor fucking people that are deporting children that have cancer. Oh my God, they're getting doxxed and their families and children are being. Fuck you, bitch. You're a fucking loser, you dumb cunt.
Like, I'm not for doxing unless you're a fucking Nazi.
I'm for doxing in certain ways. There are certain times where if you're a scammer, You're like
Or,
this,
or a
and
Nazi.
and yeah, that and or a handful of other things where you need to lose your job. You need to be put out into the zeitgeist as you're a douche. Fuck you, bitch, for saying, oh my god, the people who are taking families away and deporting people and murdering and causing deaths, their families are being blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, bitch, you fucking cunt.
Section 1064 of the National Defense Authorization Act of 2021 explicitly says that federal officers responding to a civil disturbance must visibly display both identifying information of the officer and the entity the officer works for.
So that's what I was getting at earlier, and I think that we all agreed with that, I believe, right? That there's multiple identifiers that they should have. Even if you're doing a fucking raid or you're whatever in the Americas, there should be. I thought it was 3 identifiers. I always thought it was like, well, I guess that makes sense when you're doing this, but it's 2.
Again, like that greatly depends per
on where and
state.
how and
Sure.
And if you're raiding somebody and it's SWAT, you just really need to just have SWAT all over. You don't need to have a badge number or a name. As long as there's the identifier that says SWAT multiple times. And when you're raiding with 20 other people, I'm okay with that. But in public, this is where the ICE bullshit is being the fucked up thing. They're not raiding private places. They're raiding public places now. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but yesterday, like 1,200 ICE agents raided a soccer field and they kicked like 50 kids off of the soccer field to raid it for nothing. There was no reason for them to raid it. They didn't do anything. They didn't even check people's IDs to the best of our knowledge. They literally just cleared a soccer field in a park for a demonstration is what the best of our knowledge was why they did it. It's so fucking dumb.
That could be in the form of badges and insignias. The 2 exceptions to the rule are if the officer doesn't regularly wear a uniform or if they are part of an undercover operation. Ex-Fed Global CEO Jace Calderas, who retired from ICE in 2016, says ICE...
And that's what I said. If there's an undercover operation, then yes, that's different. But these motherfuckers are out here in public doing these raids publicly. That's not uncov. So they need to be identifying themselves, everything they have. And what's really weird is they're always wearing these baseball caps, and none of their baseball caps ever say anything that has to do anything with police that I have noticed. And that's the other weird thing.
Doesn't fall into these categories.
They're wearing the proper identifiers. Anything that says police that shows that they have authority and they have a badge, they're doing what's required of them. For anybody to want to unmask them, I don't think that they have good intentions.
All right, so
you don't think that people who want to know who these assholes are that are fucking over regular citizens, that's a good idea? Fuck you, Dick Cheese. Whoever the fuck you are, I have no idea.
They have good intentions. They have the intention. They have the intention to protect their fellow citizens.
Yeah, executively. Okay, I know I didn't do a poll because
you were lazy.
No, my life is in confusing situations, and I don't have. It's not normal right now. Let's put it that way. And so I didn't have the access that I normally do to things. One of the things we're trying to do is we're trying to get 44 awards ready for a motorcycle show that happens on the 26th, and a bunch of our molds exploded. So we're now having to make new molds for that to make them. So I've been working a lot more in the warehouse, making sure we're getting everything ready for this next show on the 26th. So that's a little bit what it is. So I didn't have time to do the poll. So anyways, we're just going to do it the way that I fucking want, because my goddamn channel. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And oh, we have a pastor that showed up again. Welcome, pastor.
Oh, we got a Nazi again.
We have a nuts.
No, we gotta keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go over. We've already kind of gone over this, but they're using in different ways that we've not talked about yet. Scientists invented a weird shape-shifting electronic ink that could give rise to a new generation of flexible gadgets. So remember how we were like showing this on people, like that forehead, and then your boss was gonna know when you're stressed out or not, or whatever. We did that like a month ago. Anyway,
yeah.
This is where you can print it on a bendable surface, and you can put it on devices. So the reason they call it electronic ink is because it makes an electronic circuit with this ink that is metal based, so it causes it to be able to carry a circuit or a charge. So the ink combines gallium and metal that solid at room temperature, but melts just below body temperature. I don't know why you would want that, but anyways, the polymer-based solvent that breaks down when gently heated, so that you can make this thing very, very manicurable. So you can like print it and then unprint it and then reprint it and do things and stuff. So it changes its stiffness in response to temperature. It opens up the new possibilities for future personal electronics, like medical devices and robotics. So if you were to wear like a watch or something, or you could just like paste this on you, then it technically could take in medical data or other things like that. Excuse me. Also, you could be used for rigid devices like smartphones, laptops, and other thingamabobbers. But it being durable, and it could be cost saving by being flexible with soft systems like wearables and other things, and it could also go into fabrics.
Hey, Carrie.
There's the beginning of that. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. So now let's go ahead and talk about.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk. Oh, wait.
Okay, so now let's do the soccer bots. This one is so much fun. Yes. Okay, let me see if I can get this.
Oh yes, robot football.
Yes, robot football. It's fucking awesome. Just watch this. Yeah, watch this.
If my mortgage lender used agents.
That actually started out like just the little robots pushing the balls around. That's
I'm going to play the advertisement, not for y'all, and as soon as it's done, then I will share it. So unfortunately, I have that to play.
Unfortunately, we have unskippable ads. Do.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens.
Oh, we're almost there. We're getting there.
Fuck unskippable ads because they suck.
Yeah.
Just like all the Nazis in America. Oh! Speaking of Nazis, I first time I actually saw one of my new neighbors, and I already know he's a hateful motherfucking cunt. You know why? All the fucking motherfucking way over here, that dumbass is wearing a stupid red hat.
Does it say MAGA on it though?
It does fucking say it. Like, what? Yeah, sadly.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Welcome to the Insanity Carry, and here we go with humanoid football bots. Come on, Dick Shoes. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but it gets up again.
Woo! It scored. It scored.
Yeah, it's insane. But you can say this has nothing to do with or it's not useful, but yes, it is, because it's a fun way to push people to get better at things.
But Pastor, why did he get rid of the Epstein list?
Because he's on it.
And
now we know for sure.
No, he's on it.
Pastor's kids are not safe, at least not his daughter.
So, Pastor, after you've seen the videos of Epstein, Trump, and a handful of other people with topless underage girls in videos, there's videos of them together and with other people. Do you believe that's okay? Wait, hold on. Give me 5 more seconds, Brainless, and then go ahead. Would you let your daughters hang out with Trump and Epstein?
Yeah, and don't forget that lady that already claims that that he raped her when she was 14.
We already have so much proof. But Pastor, you're saying that you were on the Epstein list and you had at some point $2.5 million?
Yeah, poor boy. Dream the fuck on, bitch.
And now he's saying these are all AI videos of them. Sure. If you want to believe that, have fun with that, you pedophile.
Oh yeah, those videos didn't exist like 20 years ago or something like that.
No, and we already have proof they did. We already had those videos like 10 years ago. We already went over them like 10 years ago. Not the naked little children on his lap or the topless little girls on his lap, but literally we went over him saying that he is going to marry the little 14-year-old girl that's going up the escalator in a couple years or whatever, and grabbing them by the pussy, and he literally was talking about,
I'll be dating her in 10 years.
Yeah. And then literally he's saying I can walk up, grab them by the pussy, and kiss them. And he's talking about underage beauty pageants. No, but that's totally cool. And Pastor, we know that you're a PDF file anyways because of what you do to your children and your wife. We already know. We already understand that because we almost have proof of that from the things that you've said to us. So FBI, don't ever look into Pastor's history. Jesus Christ, beavis and butthead.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love their little handles on the back so that they can do this. This is fucking awesome. The fucking handles on the back. It's so amazing.
And they just go face first on the ground. Fuck it.
So, Pastor, I'm not going to do it because you just said this. Although that would be fucking hilarious. I'm doing it, but fuck it. Yeah, Pastor, tell your wife or your daughters when they turn 21, and again, your wife's hopefully 21. If they want a real man, have them hit me up, and I'll show them what a real man is like. Once they're 21, or if your wife needs real dickin', I got it, homie. Just have them talk to me, bruh. And I hope you use that for clips later. That's fucking amazing. I kind of looked over some of your shit, but you're not significant enough in my life for me to like even think about you other than when you come in here. Like, I'm never going to look up anything you do. I hope you get views and hopefully you make money off of my dumb ass. But other than that, dude, like
Nah,
I
I hope he
really don't
doesn't,
think about
because he's
you.
a fucking Nazi.
No, I'm on the same page. But again, I don't think about you. Like you don't live rent free in my life or my headspace, but I know I do in yours because you come here. I don't go there. Okay, so
Yeah, why would you watch a Nazi go live?
I don't, and like I know he hashtagged me a bunch of times and stuff, but I'm not looking at it. I don't care. And well, I did look at one of the things, and you're literally just like saying Bible verses, and I'm like, cool, brah. What does that have to do with me? I've read the Bible a gazillion half times. I got molested in Christian school. What part of what you think you're going to do is going to cause me to change my life? Nothing. But hopefully you get all the views and everything from all this stuff. Okay, let's go into the next thing where, again, ethically, I am here to show things that help people in their existence, which is, and I was hoping Dog would be here, but we'll talk about it again, I guess. A neural brain implant provides near instantaneous speech for this person who is paralyzed.
Oh, that's cool.
Stephen Hawking, a British physicist, arguably the most famous man suffering from this disease, ALS, communicated with the world by using a sensor installed in his glasses. The sensor used tiny movements of a single muscle in his cheek to select characters on a screen. But nowadays, we can have. Now there is a brain computer interface device, a BCI, that has made it possible to translate neural activity directly into text and even speech. And we're not talking about the fucking neural link that fucking douche nozzle fucking made. This is a different thing from a different company. So unfortunately, these systems have significant latency. I think latency is the right
Latency.
Yeah, okay. And limiting the user to predefined vocabulary, which I don't see how they couldn't give them a 500 dictionary or library of anyways, it doesn't matter, but that's the problem right now, but we're getting close. I did not handle nuisances of spoken language like pitch or prosody. So again, it's probably going to be like, hey, how are you doing? And it's not going to have inflection. As of right now, although AI, as soon as that gets pulled into that bullshit, then it's going to be doing everything. Anyways, now a team of scientists at the University of California, Davis, has built a neural prosthesis, anyways, that can instantly translate brain signals into sound. Phenomenous and words. Phonemes. I don't know what. I'm sorry, everybody. And words. It's a step forward. So now they can take text and make it into text messages from him using this thing that it will now speak it out loud. And that's pretty much it. And so there's just an easier way for that to happen through the process of this implant that's not from douche nozzle. Now let's get into CO2 suckers, because I want to talk about sucking. Why not? Who doesn't want to talk about sucking? I mean, if somebody's forcing you into that, then probably not, but wait. Well,
How do you get to from pleasantly sucking to getting forced into sucking?
I don't know. I'm just saying consent, everybody. That thing is not a live link anymore. So we'll go to the next thingy-mabobber. we'll go to the virus living cells. And I need to get a beer in a second, but here we go. Okay. Scientists just discovered a creature that breaks the rules of life. Bum, 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 bum. And why is that? Come on, Beavis and Butthead. Why are you not letting me move this? Oh, God damn it. That's stuck. Yeah, we're frozen.
Oh,
We're
Borgies,
frozen on my
Borgies,
side.
Borgies. So we've got frozen
So that
Borg.
means we'll see. Yeah. We'll see when I come back. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. We'll see in 5 seconds. Come on, Beavis Butthead. Can you hear me, Brainless?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. You're glitching a bit.
Okay, well, we'll just start doing this. I fingered. Okay, I think we have caught back up. So let's just do this really quick. We'll play like another news thing I have really quick, and then we'll go from there. It's so dumb that my internet can't support this when it's supposed to be.
Well, that may also depend on your computer.
No, it's on that as well, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna like let my computer freak out for a second, and then here we blow. We'll do this, and then we'll end on it, because goddamn fucking computer.
Wait, you're fucking your computer?
Is that why? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Is I'm fucking my computer and I'm not supposed to?
Depends on the computer, I guess. Like,
I'm
a computer, and you can fuck me.
Okay. Don't fuck my home computer, but fuck the other, anyways. As soon as I get there, Brainless, we'll fuck. Anyways, what did I say out loud? Anyways.
Oh my god. Stupid fucking cunts.
You heard it, everybody. I said it out loud, so.
Yeah, you said it out loud. Bitch,
I said it on screen. Anyways, so here we go. And if you don't know about a hetero awesome festival, this is what happened. Yeah, no, it was the anti-gay festival they had in Boise or something.
Fucking say what it is.
So it was a straight pride festival. But listen to what happened, and we're gonna have fun with this, because somebody awesome and amazing did this at the festival. And I'm gonna step away for like 10 seconds, grab another beer. But here we go.
Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Julio Capo, and let's queer up the USA view. Boise Straight Pride Fest flops and gets hijacked by queer song. A so-called heterosexual awesomeness festival in Boise, Idaho turned into a cautionary tale of overpromising and under-delivering, drawing only dozens of attendees to what organizers claimed would be a high-energy celebration of, quote, family values with guts. The event, held at Cecile D. Andrus Park and organized by bar owner Mark Fitzpatrick, was billed as an anti-woke, God-centered answer to Pride events. Fitzpatrick declared it would, quote, obliterate the anti-family noise. But the only thing that was obliterated seem to be the crowd
Slim,
size.
can you pause it for a second?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
it reminds
that's
me
right,
of? You know what it reminds me of? That image of those people sitting on the grass there.
What?
Trump's birthday parade.
Yeah, dude, like they had less than like 100 people come to their event. And they were expecting like 1,000 or something at the least. And yeah, that's what. It was only a dozen people that showed up or paid to go in, and I think it was actually free. But they had like gates all around it, like protecting it for some reason because they thought the gays were gonna like storm it or something. They're fucking losers.
Things took a turn when openly pro-LGBTQ musician Daniel Hamrick took the stage, stripping off his.
And then they did this.
Oh my! Wait! So they got somebody there that's openly pro. Like how fucking stupid are you? Because you know they're gonna fuck with your thing.
Their promoter didn't look up who this person was for some reason because they were a Southern artist. But here we blow, and this is fucking amazing. And yes, go fucking us.
Shirt to reveal a Keep Canyon County Queer t-shirt and a rainbow patch jacket. Hamrick performed his song "Boy," a haunting piece about a trans child enduring forced conformity and societal cruelty.
Yes.
Daniel Hamrick.
These idiots had no idea what was happening.
Oh,
this is so much fucking
oh, this is so fucking licious.
Yeah. So I had to share this with all of you because here we go. And you're welcome, everybody.
Hamrick, right on. Give it up.
And look up this gentleman and this stuff and follow them and show them love. And everybody share this video or other videos that talk about this as well.
Let's do this.
Now, before I get started, Earl told me to talk about myself a bit. We got any veterans out here today? Got a handful of veterans. All right. I'd know if I'm supposed to wear bits of my uniform when I'm.
And technically, maybe you shouldn't, but do this. I'm okay with this. I don't know if that's proper, but fucking do this, bro. Bro. I'm gonna call you that.
In uniform, but as a former Army Ranger, I thought I might wear my little tambourine here today. It's kind of special to me, so I figured I'd have it with me for this little performance. Charlie?
This motherfucker's a Green Beret. If you don't know the ranking of that, this motherfucker did a lot of crazy shit for my country. A Green Beret is not low level. It's like Marine. It's like fucking special forces and shit. They do a bunch of.
And I know exactly why he does this.
Yeah.
Because he's getting them like, oh, he's one of us. He's one of us. He's he's awesome. Wait. He stands for what? He's first getting them all excited about what he is, who he is, and then he's brilliant.
And then he's going to talk about being what?
You'd come up here for a second. Fantastic. Everybody, give it up for my buddy Charlie here. A little something special just for this performance.
Yeah, homie. Yeah.
Oh, but he had to be so excited when he got asked for this because at that point he was like, yes, they don't know who I am. Yes, I'm gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love it.
And maybe they went to them and they said that I'm a Green Beret and I do music, and the idiots didn't look it up because none of their promoters looked up anything or did anything in real preparation for this. There was only like 10 vendors. There was a bunch of fucking a guy on the radio program during this event said, "Hey, you notice how there's no black people here?" Like literally, they said that shit on a fucking live stream while the person who's putting this on was there. But let's crack on, and I'm so glad they did this because fuck these.
First song is called "Boy."
Yeah. He's not still in the military, and I feel like in this case that this is okay to do it in this certain way. But I don't know about people wearing their old fatigues and military stuff in public in certain places. But that doesn't matter. That we're taking away from what's going on here. And listen to this amazing.
No, but I think here it is.
Sure,
he's doing
that's
the
why I
right thing
said
because it is showing who he is.
Yeah,
he is
that's
there
why,
showing who he is, and then telling them what he stands for.
Yeah, and wearing the jacket, wearing the shirt, and then also having the knife on his side also is another symbol of fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want and I'm not scared thing, Mo Bobber. Not that he's gonna use it on anybody, but no, I have my my thingy where I cut my whatever with it, and I'm not scared to have a.
I think he probably had it on him for self-defense. It's like, hey, we all know those fucking Nazis can get crazy.
Sure, but I'm just saying it's more of a symbol at this point. But yes, sure. But let's crack on and let's get into this. And if you've not seen this yet, this is fucking amazing.
They put him in dresses to keep him in line. They say it's a phase and it's all in his mind. They put him in ballet, he wants to play ball. What matters to him doesn't matter at all. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. Afraid the world might come unfold. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. 2, 3, 4.
Just watch how long it takes for these idiots to figure out that they should be offended.
They grew out his hair, but he wanted it short. Put him in a skirt, now he's all out of sorts. It's not just aesthetics, it's down to his heart. They're breaking his will, and he's breaking apart. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. Afraid to skew their ignorant view. The boy that everyone thought was a girl. This kid has got no chance. Must stop the woke advance. Let teacher take a glance. What's in your underpants? Elephants taking pride in tranny suicide. When all the books are fried, we'll see how many died. Afraid of the news on his parents' TV. Church they.
And that's when Hetero Awesome Festival cut the live feed, and then we don't have when the other stuff happened on the thingies, the mabobbers on this thing. But yeah. All right, freaks. I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. I am exhausted. It's like 100 degrees here, so I'm trying to like not die this whole time.
Aw, poor boy.
And, yeah, I know. Poor Cyborg. And so
what was the guy's name again?
Let's just let me go back to it.
Because I think like we need to get at least some support for that out of.
Yes. YouTube and then history and give me a second.
Queer news. Video. Yes.
Daniel Hamrick. Daniel Hamrick.
Let's go look that up.
That's the only thing that I can see because he was a solo artist. So Daniel Hamrick. Cool. I'm gonna try to do it this way then.
Okay, that's.
And I don't see his own channel, but it's on a bunch of news stations. His own channel is not very prevalent, but maybe everybody look it up on Instagram, Facebook, and other things, and see if you can find them, and please show them some love, or just show some love to the organizations that shared that. Because that's very, very important news. And fuck all those douche nozzle fucking.
Let's see if we can find them on the Instagrams.
Yeah, wannabe cis motherfuckers, because we all know, like, we're all semi bi, gay, lesbian, trans.
Yes, we found his Instagrams.
Okay, good. Okay. And like a lot of us are on the spectrum too. So like, screw you idiots for pretending this isn't a thing and not owning up to it. So thank y'all very much for being here. We're gonna be doing effing funny tomorrow. Because my life is confuzzled and I'm in between things and cars in the shop and stuff and then other stuff. Do not support the sewer rats. What? Donald Trump and his allegiance are they the sewer rats? Never mind. So we'll see you tomorrow.
On his Instagram, he also has a link with multiple with his Facebook and Instagram, YouTube. Oh, he does have a YouTube. Let's see what used YouTube. So
Okay.
it's on this. It's not that much on there, it seems. But
well, that's what I was seeing, is that there was nothing on it, and I wanted to go to his other stuff.
Go show him some support, like. Hell, fucking yes.
Yeah. And
hashtag make fascists scared again. Yes, that does include you, you dumbass cunt.
Yeah, pastor. Anyways, thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. I think we're going to do effing funny because that's something easy for us to do. And I have a bunch of content of just like silly videos of like animals and signs and other things that will be easy for us to go over and be palatable. Because in this time, we need more laughter, hilarity, and funniness, and to get our mind. I know the rest of the world probably isn't freaking out as much as us Americans have to, but like none of us here know what is going on or what is happening when. Like gas here is $3.28. What is going on and what are we talking about? No, it's all Biden's fault. Yeah, no, Trump, you've been here long enough. You don't go. And I know the president doesn't adjust for that, but like if he's telling Saudi Arabia, he's telling other places, Iran, that we're going to do deals, we're not going to do deals.
He is the cause of all that.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying, is if he talks to Iran, he talks to Iraq, if he talks to blah, 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 and then says whatever, they can just hike up the prices of fucking gas. So, I mean, and he's not helping anything. So, here we go. Thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all tomorrow. Same freak time, same freak channel. Later, freaks.
Woohoo!
We're gonna get the fuck out of
Good night.
here.
Love you, bitch.